One of the rules that we try to adhere to with our koi collection is to have about 60% of the fish that are in the pond with some amount of red on them. Again, it's not really a red, the color is persimmon. Red itself is artificial. Once you have your basic collection of about 60% red and white, you're going to have some red, white, and black. And those are you're talking about kohaku is red and white. You're talking about showa and sanke, which are red, black, and white. But once you have that, to make your fish more friendly, there is one particular variety of koi known as chagoi. That's C-H-A-G-O-I. C-H-A, cha, is how you say brown, or one of the ways you say brown in Japanese. The koi takes on a brown greenish appearance and is always the largest fish in the pond. It's that way because its appetite overrides its fear of man. It's the first fish that will take food from your hand. Right now ours is hiding, is on the side of the pond where you can barely see him, but in any event, if he was hungry, he'd be the first fish up. And the one beautiful thing about these guys is not only do they become the largest fish in your pond, but they train all of the other fish to come and take food right out of your hand. So remember the formula, don't have too many fish with one color. I mean, there's a yellow ogon that's all one color, there's a white ogon, which is all one color, and certainly you could have one or two of those, but have as much color and variety as possible. Some people don't like to have the long fin koi in their pond with the traditional koi. I like to have both. They're both very, very graceful. They both can mate. What some people are doing lately, when I say lately, the last 10 years, is to only put female or male koi. It is only the female koi what they put in. They're larger, they're more graceful, their body girth is larger, and they get just as friendly as anything else. The male koi, of course, one male koi can fertilize the eggs produced by 50 females. The problem is you get lots and lots of babies, you overcrowd the pond. These babies are really not culled, so most of them don't really add any aesthetic value to the pond. All imported Japanese koi are culled, and they're culled down to, depending on who you listen to, between 2 and 5%. That's all that's ever sold. They cull out the very, very best ones over a several-month period. So when people like me go to Japan and hand select our koi, I don't have to look at any of the ones that are drab in color. Sometimes it's very, very difficult choosing the best out of a lot of fantastic koi. And sometimes I need help with that, and I do. Some people watching this video might know the name Kazuo Takeda. We call him lovingly Kaz. Kaz has actually been my mentor, my teacher, and my guide in Japan for about 28 years. Kaz is a very unusual person in terms of his background. I've always said if I live to be 200 years old, I will never know what he forgot. Every time I meet with him, it's like going back to school. In any event, we've got lots of experience and lots of knowledge behind us. We can help you design and build your koi pond. We can help you buy very, very healthy koi.